I loved my IKEA 4x2 Kallax organizer shelf so much that I ended up getting another one to replace this old makeshift nightstand by this 2x2 Kallax box organizer shelf. I have to say, it's pretty easy to assemble once unboxing and organizing all the pieces. You'll get your top and bottom pieces, as well as your two side pieces, which are thicker than all the other parts. Then you'll get two vertical dividing squares and your one horizontal dividing rectangle. In your bag, you'll get your tools for assembly, as well as your screws and pegs, as well as an Allen key just in case you don't have one to tighten your screw. You'll also get all the parts you need to suspend this shelf off the ground. Next, get the screw started on your top and bottom shelf panels. To identify which panels for the top and bottom, make sure the screws go through the bottom and not in the sides. Make sure to tighten in the screws just enough so they're sticking out of the other side of the panel. To identify the side panels, just look for the wood grain. Once you have found that, you can tighten them on, but don't do it too tight so you can still have some space for all the other panels to assemble. Then you want to take your pegs and put your pegs in with a hammer into your vertical boards and then put it into the horizontal bottom. I honestly went the wrong way, but you won't have to, so make sure you put it into the small square boards first. Once you have your side panels screwed in, you want to put the pegs in the horizontal middle panel in, but you want to make sure to put the pegs into the horizontal panel, not into the side panel of the whole Kallax box. Once you have the vertical shelf put in, then you want to take a hammer. If you need to push it in any further, but really if you just push it in the other way around where you put the pegs into the panels first, you won't have to do all that. Next, you're going to take the screws and tighten with your Allen key to get the side shelf all in right. Make sure you get that vertical panel lined up before fully tightening your screws. This makes sure that you don't have any problems with the peg. Next, we put in the vertical divider panel, and then we get the top panel with the screws and the pegs. So you want to put in the pegs directly into the top panel and then screw it in tight with your Allen key. Now that you're done assembling, you have the option of suspending on the wall, but you'll have to screw it in, or you have some pads if you have wooden floors. Last thing to do is remove the protective plastic, and then you're good to go. Wha-bam! Look at that. Looking nice and white, matching all of the different stuff that we got in our studio. And with that looking back, I mean, I did love that nightstand, and I'm still going to use it, but it's not going to be in the studio anymore. Don't forget to recycle, and that doesn't just mean plastics. But getting back to this awesome shelf, I love it. I have two of these extension cables right there, these surge protectors, and beyond that, I don't know what I'm going to put on there, but we've got a lot more rearranging and changing to do in here. So if you do want to check out this Kallax shelf box organizer, I'll definitely put in the link in the description. Also, don't forget to follow all of the cautionary measures that I try to tell you about when it comes to assembly, and beyond that, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, become a member, help support the work that I do here, and beyond that, stay elevated and peace out.